Welcome back, everybody. Hope you all had a good weekend. We are back with part 7 of our water type only Nuzlocke for Pokemon Sword and Shield. Uh, just a recap, this is our team so far. We just cleared the water gym. So we have Mr. Pond, who is our starter, Drizzle, and we've got Pelipper, or Ace rather, Poncho, Sardine, and what previously was Sacrificial, who evolved and he's now no sacrifice. So he's kind of our newest actual member of the team, despite the fact that we've had him longer. But yeah, so we are, like I said, we just finished the water gym, so we're going to take it from here. Honestly, I mean, I know that the fire gym is the next gym, which I'm not too worried about, but kind of don't remember what happens next. I know I gotta go in here and talk to Rose and more cutscenes and movies and stuff. I'm gonna talk to this Indeedee. Can't you get a lucky egg? Do I gotta do something for that? Oh my gosh. Can't walk. No, I just gotta trigger this. Alright. Dude's got some style. Those sweatshirt, shorts, polka dot shorts at that. Honestly, he's such like a weird character. The whole story for this game is pretty strange, I'll give you that, but I don't know. His character arc makes no real sense. Almost as much as his fashion choice, I guess. Alright, I didn't even look at what they were saying, so we're just gonna go for, I mean, it's pretty linear, right? So, retaliate. Is that a normal type? I don't think it's useful anyway. Alright, so, pretty sure we gotta go through a cave. So, okay, oh, mine number 2, not routine. Okay, yeah. I don't remember if there's water in here. Probably. Get some fishing stuff from this lady. Oh, I thought she gave us something. Never mind, that's just a wild area of people. Did I actually get? No, I didn't buy it. That's right. Okay. I don't remember what I even did. Okay, so we are in the mine. Well, so this is our first water type. That's actually super convenient. I think he's a water type. I mean, I know his evolved form. So we're gonna make the assumption that he is. He's level 23. Let me sucker punch. Yeah, it gets recovered. That's pretty nice. And keep sucker punching. Okay. That shouldn't kill it. Should at least get another one. Ancient power. So we're gonna go under the assumption that this is a water type. So we are gonna catch it. If it's not, we'll just release it. It's fine. Okay. Guessing it's a water type, considering it gets that. I'm never sure with like the original. With, I mean, whatchamacallit? The with the like the prior evolutions rather, kind of hard to tell. Like for example, Temple that we got in the last one. I know Seismitoad is both groundwater, but Temple is only water. So like sometimes they don't gain their second typing until they're a little later. But Shellos. So of the groundwater types, this is actually. So he's only water. like I said. So he's not even ground type yet. So we'll need to change that. But it's really good that we now have a switch in to electric types. Assuming we evolve them. Yes, you need a nickname, and you're gonna be Hot Rod. Because he's a lightning rod. Ha ha. No spaces because just because. Alright. Cool. So that's my catch for this area. We are going to yeah, stop chasing me. Apparently we might be fighting. I'm curious. Like, I think that's probably best case scenario for my team, honestly, to get something that has a ground type, because now we actually, you know, have resistance against something that really would destroy our whole team. So in the end, I think it's good. Although I'm always like curious, like what our other options were. I don't know what the spawn table for this cave is. I also don't know like what level she's at. He, whatever. Even though it's super effective, I don't think Sucker Punch would KO because my attack stat's not that great. So we'll just Water Pulse. I think this should probably be enough. Yeah. Alright. Probably want to switch. No Sacrifice gets Bite, and I'd really like to level him up. So if I can... God, yeah, that's probably not going to do too much damage to... It does double... That's 70 HP. I should be able to take whatever this is throwing at me, and I definitely should outspeed it after the fact. Intimidate, it's always nice. Oh, that's really bad. Shoot. Oh, this better not kill me. That's not a 2-hit KO unless they crit. Oh man. Why do I always get myself into stuff like this? So Bite. So like the problem is if that was a roll. I need to heal. Hope that it doesn't... Oh, alright, well, if I heal, I can see what another one of those does at least. I need to heal fully though. 30 HP. It's not quite enough. I thought that was 50. I could use an energy root. Wait, Super Potion is 50, right? 60? Alright, use one of these, that's fine. Alright, so, I mean, best case scenario, it does like a status, or like some sort of, yeah, so we'll get to see how much this does. If it's consistent, see, that's why. Shoot. Alright, we're in trouble. If we don't KO, we lose them. Alternatively, Astonish is going to do nothing. Oh, alright. I think we need to just... I shouldn't have switched out. Oh man, that was a bit greedy. Alright, we're going to need to do this. Because that Side Shock's based on my attack stat, pretty sure. Which isn't that high with Pelipper. I can definitely take a couple of those. But I think I need to... Water Pulse should be stronger. And it would be really nice to get the Confuse hit. Nope, never lucky. Psybeam. Man, this thing's a problem. Alright, well this will definitely KO it unless she uses a stupid potion. Alright, that Intimidate competitive boost. I was not prepared for that. That almost really screwed us. Okay. Definitely good to know for next time. But I definitely have to heal. I don't think this thing's really gonna do too much otherwise. Let's see. 60, that brings us to full, so... Need to buy more super potions. You just used that. Alright, so healing was the right... Oops. Healing was the right choice there. I want to say its special defense is higher. Probably should look these things up. Man, this battle's annoying. Alright. I mean, another wing attack will definitely kill it, so we'll go with that. You get the KO there, that's good. Who do you have as your last? I think we've seen all of those ones before. That wasn't a surprise, but I don't know who your last one is now. Onita. I think that thing's fast. I think I'm faster. But I also think I want to heal. I was really unprepared for this battle. I'm gonna have to go buy some more potions after this. Confusion. Oh man, if this thing confuses me, I'm gonna be so mad. Alright, we don't get confused. That's good. I probably didn't need to heal, but better safe than sorry. I know that this thing's like a glass cannon, so this probably should KO. No, not even close. We get the confusion. Be nice for them to actually hit themselves for once. Nope. Watch, we get confused and hit ourselves. Guaranteed. Crits me, of course. And confusion. Alright, so... I mean, if I hit myself in confusion, and if they get another attack off, I shouldn't die. So... Okay. Wow. Okay, so that battle was... everything I would expect out of a Nuzlocke run. But I do think we're going to need to now level up a bit. I mean, so nothing hit us super effectively. We didn't hit anything super effectively. But I didn't love the fact that we were taking so much damage. Like, obviously our main hitters, Ace and Mr. Pond, are doing pretty well in terms of how much damage they can output. But, again, I think we need to be a little bit more defensive. And we really got lucky with that Shellos, because like, just walking out of that cave, I saw a Binnacle and I saw a Wimpod, both of which, neither of which I should say, would be ideal, right? Like, Wimpod could be okay, because Golisopod is pretty strong, bug type's nice. But I do think having eventual ground will be the best bet. So we need to load up on super potions, because those were pretty helpful there. How many do we have? We got 2. So let's buy 13. Alright. I don't think we need anything else. Got those. You know what? Sleep sucks, so let's buy a few of these. And a few of these. We got burnt. No, we don't have burnt. I'm only gonna buy 3. I'm not as worried about birds. Most worried about things that stop us from actually moving. Pokédoll's probably a little too cheap. Like, well, I guess. I don't know. Does that work like a substitute? I think in the old games it did. I haven't actually used one of those things in forever, basically. But, okay, so we're healed up. We are going to try to prioritize... I guess no sacrifice. I mean, he's easily our lowest level, albeit one of our strongest potential hitters. So we're gonna go with that. Yeah, see, like, we totally could have gotten a Binnacle, which we're just gonna fight it, because I think Gyarados, well, it is a rock type. It was probably not the best idea. But it is physical, so Intimidate should help it. It is 3 levels ahead of us. But I guess technically there's... I think we're going to want to bite, actually. This probably is our strongest move. Because, I mean, water should be... That did nothing. Good thing, that also does nothing. So this actually should get us... Because, like, bite has flinch and stuff, so, I mean, this should get us... Yeah. Some decent XP, because it's 3 levels ahead of us. Getting lucky with those flinches, and we're going to use Brine. Is Brine half or less? Okay. We use Twister to finish off. I don't know that I've really seen this animation. Well, that's kind of lame. It used to be cool in the other ones. Alright, yeah, so that's pretty decent XP across the board. We're just gonna fish, because I'm really curious what's in here, honestly. I mean, I can't catch it, but we can use it for XP games. Probably another magic card. Oh, it's a Choodle. Another rock type. Great. But it is physical, so, although, yeah. I mean, again, like water versus water, we're not too worried about stuff here. We'll just bite it. Bite's definitely going to be one of our better utility moves because of that right there, where we can just, as long as we outspeed, we have the potential to just get multiple hits in a row. Well, crit, okay. I was going to say, that did a lot more than I was expecting. Really? You're going to PP stall me? Come on. Alright, so I'm pretty good. I don't need to see what other water types are in there. I think we got the, you know, lucky... Ooh, waterfall. Yes, please. Waterfall also can cause flinch, right? Yes, it can. And it's physical. So we'll replace Brine. I mean, Brine has the potential to have high attack stat, but it's... You know, I don't really want to be operating under half HP anyway, and the fact that it's a special move certainly doesn't benefit us. So, okay. There are those stupid trap Pokemon in here. Let me heal up while I have the opportunity. Question is... What level do I think they're going to be? So everything in this cave so far has been roughly 20s or so, low 20s. So I actually think I'm going to use Sardine. What moves do you have? Oops. I need to look at that, because like those trap things, I think they ground steel, so I'll take neutral water damage. Brine is like the worst possible move for this thing, because if the thing is ever below half health, it's just dead immediately. Well, okay, I guess I don't switch under a quarter or switch back to solo under half. I forget. Dive might be okay. So yeah, let's try Sardine. I really haven't played a whole lot of Wishy-Washy outside of competitive, and even then, like, it's pretty like situational. So hopefully this isn't a bad idea. I remember these things hitting pretty hard in my original playthrough, but I am a beast now. It's 25. Now, it probably outspeeds me. I don't think it's gonna do enough to knock me out of school form. So we're gonna go with dive here. That did a decent amount, but the nice part about being slower with moves like dive is that, or not, I guess we speed tie? Really? Oh, really? Shit. Alright, so that knocks us out of half. Sucker Punch doesn't KO, but it might knock us out of school form. So, I'm gonna go dive again. Metal Sound, is that a status move? Yeah, okay. What does that drop? Special defense. So, ooh, this thing's tricky. Get out of here. So we definitely have to be careful with those, because that was like a... We don't want to take a metal sound and then... Wow, HP or XP. We don't want to take a metal sound and then a mud shot on anything. Yes, we resist it, but -2 is not a good place to be. Oh man, I'm gonna have to blow through all my things. So let's see, let's just use this. I think that should be enough for now. Yeah, screw it. Alright, so we're back up. Whoever this trainer is, she looks like a hiker, so I'm gonna leave Sardine out front. I think that should be fine. That's not a girl. Alright, yeah, we are totally vibing right here. Yeah, so I mentioned it in the last video when we caught it, but Wishy-Washy, like, school form here, absolute beast. This thing is so strong. It's, you know, slow as dirt and has a terrible HP stat, but every other stat is like some of the highest in the game for non-legendary. Like, it's ridiculous. So, assuming we can keep it healthy, it's just gonna do stuff like that. I'm actually kind of happy we get to use it. I really I like the design of the thing. It's I don't think soap's gonna help us on a water team, but yeah, like, it's a bit volatile was the word I guess I'll use, because like obviously it slows, so if you take a hit and you get knocked out of school form, then you are just, you know, totally useless. However, if you don't, alright, so do we want to keep fighting these things? I got a lot of XP from that, so I think the answer is yes. We just need to be prepared. So I think we're okay. We gained a level. Come here. Because that thing gave us like 800 XP. We may want to take it on with Gyarados, because we'll definitely be faster, and Waterfall should do a ton of damage to this thing. Forget the move ahead. I mean, Metal Sound, obviously not good, but it's going to Sucker Punch, so that's not going to do anything to Gyarados. I mean, I guess just the level discrepancy might be a problem, but we should still outspeed in like most cases. This thing's going to revenge again. Shoot. Oh. Can we outspeed this thing? There's no way. I guess, maybe. Let's just grind. And if we do outspeed, interesting. So Stunfisk must also be slow as dirt, because Wishy-Washy has like base, I don't know, 30, something like that speed. So it had us out-leveled as well, so what level does that Dishellos evolve? Alright, so we're gonna attempt doing this. Oops. I'm gonna end up wasting a potion of this thing. I mean, the good news is if we ever lost it, then getting another Magikarp to level 20 shouldn't be too big of a deal, but I would really prefer not to have to do that. But I do think Waterfall, like if we're doing that much, granted, the attack stat, like I said, was huge on that thing, but we can get a flinch. Intimidate should reduce the Sucker Punch. Mudshot's doing nothing, because we're immune to it, so like I don't see a situation where this would be a bad matchup. I did a lot less than I was expecting, but it can't hit us with Mudshot, so Metal Sound's not going to do too much, Sucker Punch isn't going to do anything, so we should be fine. And this should give us, I mean, we're 4 levels above us, so can I finish it off with Bite, you think? I'll just go Ice Fang. It's non-stab, but Biter is the other thing, so. I forgot this thing's Steel. Huh. It's alright. Just trying to spread out the PP a bit. Save some of these waterfalls. Yeah, 981. That's gonna be good. Starting to get to range, like, I wonder when Inteleon, or when it becomes Inteleon. Alright, so do we think... Oh, well, too late. Worker, so I'm guessing, yeah, rock type, not too worried. Alright. Well, I mean, again, yeah, so Intimidate's gonna help us here. Because, I mean, okay, level-wise we should be fine too. I'm always worried, like, because, like, this thing can get sturdy, and if it does something stupid, like, you know, Rock Slide, or probably a little more concerned than I needed to be, but... Okay, so we should be good to just bite this thing. Actually, we can just Waterfall. Get stabbed with the same flinch chance, so... Not gonna KO, but we do get the flinch. There we go. This should probably KO. Ice Fang 2, like, it's non-stab, right? But it's good coverage for grass. I mean, we don't really need grass coverage because we are flying, so eventually we'll get, like, bounce or something. But, the nice part is you also get the freeze chance, which, yeah, it's low. I think it's like 10%, but could be useful. Rip Claw. No, it's not going to be helping us much. Yeah, okay, that's just a fishing spot. Ah! There's a fully evolved... whatchamacallit. How do you get over there? You gotta take the bike, I guess? We obviously don't have the water bike yet, but not a big deal. We'll have to remember that. Not that we're gonna try to catch the thing, but I'm curious whether there's an item over there. That was close. Am I prepared for this? I think so. Yeah. These Stunfisk are really gonna be good for training if we need to, right? I mean, so based on like between the grass and water, or yeah, between the grass and water gyms, there wasn't much in the way of like route to be training, so I figured the level difference between the two wouldn't be very high. Here, there's a noticeable increase in level among the wild Pokemon, right? So I do think we'd have to be a bit careful about like the fire gym. Now, like, the one thing that could be annoying, right? For example, like, I forget what the guy's got, but if he's got like Torkoal with Drought or Ninetales with Drought, if we get a situation where we're in the sun, we don't want them to be able to fire off solar beams, because that could be real bad real fast. So probably just like that's usually I would try to save Dynamax, but as soon as they get a Drought up or sun up, we're probably going to need to Dynamax to change the weather. I'm not too worried about fire in general, but one-turn solar beams can be very dangerous to my team. Plus, I mean, Sun just is gonna just nerf everything I'm doing, so we'll have to think about that a little bit. But I mean, Fire Gym, as long as we're appropriate leveled, then it shouldn't be too big a deal. Intimidate again, it's gonna be nice here. So that's gonna be good in almost every scenario. We'll just have to remember the Pokemon that, you know, would otherwise be benefit, like, you know, competitive like we saw. I don't know whether there's any Defiant Pokemon we'll run into, but that's another one. Competitive is honestly worse than Defiant, because Defiant, yes, they get a +2 boost, but you've already, you know, knocked them down with 1, so it's really a +1 boost. Whereas competitive, they just get a +2 straight up special attack boost, which, you know, can be pretty dangerous if it's a special attack. This thing's faster. Yeah, I was targeting the Linoon here because I know that the other one gets quick attack anyway, so I figured it might be moving first, but plus that sand attack can get real annoying real fast. Snarl's not gonna really do anything. I don't care if you drop my special attack, it's fine. Okay, hop. You just defense curled your 3 HP Lord. Thank you for the service. Pancham, I mean, I have a mind to just knock this out so it's 2v1. Because, like, what is Thievul doing? Not a whole lot. Maybe we'll get the finish. Do have to be a little careful. Because, like, if this thing uses revenge or something, most... Alright, so... I think we're going to switch out to be safe. Because... I mean, I could definitely KO the Pancham. Snarl's not doing a lot, but I don't want to run into something dumb. So... Ace is probably the best bet here. Definitely resists Pancham. Man, it would be really nice if this thing had Drizzle to block. Didn't even know that was a move. Alright, so we get the 2v1. Hot Rod should evolve, or should level up. There's 25 seems like a logical level up level. Alright, so we're -1 special attack, so we'll just wing attack this thing, because it's still stabbed, so. And, yeah. This should probably KO? Yeah. Cool, that's why I wanted the 2v1. Oh, Sardine leveled up too. Nice. Body slam. Sorry if you hear stuff in the background, my vacuum is going and it's not the smartest thing of all time. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna just pause the video real quick so I can save that thing. Alright, robot is fixed. What even is this? This is Hot Rod. Right, so do we want... I don't know that we need Harden. I mean, normal attacks are blah, but I think it's better than Harden, I guess. Why not? Let's see whether we evolve. That would be extremely convenient. This thing's not over yet? Alright. Yeah, we're still -1, so we'll wing attack. Okay, you can stop hitting me, please. And yeah. I mean, I guess the kind of cool thing about doing a playthrough again is you get to see all the animations you totally forgot existed. For moves that, like, you know, I primarily play competitive, and there's only so many competitive moves, so... Alright, so we beat Team Yo. Not terribly surprising. Oh, so we're actually looking for the fire gym leader. I kind of forgot. Ooh, it's a dread. Never would have gotten all the way through without an encounter, but cool nonetheless. Did they heal me? They must have. Okay. Is this thing fighting type? I think it is. Which I don't have flying move. I keep forgetting. I mean, we resist fighting, but I really don't want to get poisoned. Oh. I think that's splattered. Okay, well, that's annoying. Yeah, we're just gonna run, because can't really hit that guy with water moves, and I don't want to deal with confusion. So be it. That Dreadnought's gonna give us a lot of XP. So we're gonna fight him. However, we're gonna do it not with no sacrifice. We're gonna do it with, I think, Sardine. I really want to level up Heart Rod to whenever he evolves, although I don't know when that's going to be. So, I'm going to play it a bit safe. As long as I don't get like punch or something, should be okay. Do out level it. Nice. Water gun. Yeah, it's gonna do nothing. So again, it's good that we're slower, right? So we'll dodge whatever attack they do, and then we'll hit. That's why that stupid trap thing was so annoying, because it kept using reversal, which has a lower priority. So like we'll take whatever, like it might use rock to headbutt. That's probably one of its stronger moves, but again, we're a big fish. Actually, several fish, but same thing. So, take that out. Man, that thing hits like a truck. Alright, so we level up no sacrifice, that's nice. So Ace is 30. That's pretty cool. Crunch, yes please. It's like Bite, but better. I think it still can flinch, right? No, it can't. Interesting. But it's like, is the 20 attack lower defense? Flinch could just outright stop an attack. Higher PP. That's actually an interesting. I mean, we can always add it back. Hopefully, they don't regret this. But Crunch, I think we want the damage. I think in most cases, we're going to want the damage. I mean, I just got through talking about how it's one of the better bite users because it's faster, right? So you can get the flinch chain. Nothing. Alright, we're going to skip those guys for now. Probably, okay, there are more trainers in here. Program's gonna try to get me. Just get this Krogunk. Why couldn't the last one be anticipation? See ya. Alright, so there's another Stunfisk over here. We'll fight him. Don't have the flinch chance this time. But, well, I guess I do. I still do, because of Waterfall. So, maybe getting rid of Bite's not actually a big deal. Because I think in most cases when we're trying to get flinch, we're going to use Waterfall, because it is stab. So, you know, that's just better in every case. So, Crunch is going to be primarily used for, I mean, A, when they, you know, are weak to dark, but at the same time, I think max darkness is or special defense, so like it wouldn't be the best for myself, but would aid teammates if for whatever reason that is useful. Not gonna lie, these things are really annoying. They always use like the correct move. But like, it could have just mudshotted twice and done 0 damage, but no. These things really are good for XP though. I hope I don't know whether they respawn. I think they do. Ground type. That could be useful for nah. Trapped. I really want to die. Hopefully I didn't run too far away where this thing just respawns immediately. I'll at least leave Ace in the top spot until we get out of the little corridor. Alright. So Poncho's getting up there, which is good, although he's not necessarily going to be that useful in the next gym. Yeah, I still really want to get you and Hot Rod. I'm just gonna organize them by level. Not that it does anything, but just helps me keep track. Okay, so I'm gonna throw a potion on no sacrifice here, so that there's a trainer right here, so I think we should be fine to challenge them. Ooh, a Noibat. Neat. There's actually a pretty decent Pokemon in here. I knew that this cave was one of the better ones in terms of just like availability, but of all the Pokemon that scare us the least, Drillbur is up there. Could have used Ice Fang, but Water Pulse is just better in every way. Pond is 30, so that's good. U-turn. Actually, U-turn is going to be really useful here. That's a free switch. I have mixed feelings about getting rid of... Oh, well, I have Water Gun. Yeah, we don't need Water Gun. Gonna say, Tearful Look. If anybody watched, I think it was episode 3. That was where we lost our first run, but Tearful Look very nearly saved the entire run just with Drizzile luck, because we were up against Eldegoss and had no real choice other than just Tearful Look it into oblivion, because it reduces both attack and special attack. So it's really good for like just nerfing things you're weak against if you can live a couple hits, which is essentially what we did, right? We Tearful Looked, healed, Tearful Looked, healed, just kept like that pattern until it was doing not enough damage to us where we could start attacking, and then it crit us, and you know, crits ignore all stat drops and just one shots. So that was inevitable, I suppose, but the proof that Tearful Look really was a useful move. I mean, it single-handedly almost saved the run. So I'm a little hesitant to get rid of that. But so the utility of U-turn, right? Because this is a set battle type, we don't get free switches between opponents. So the idea being, I mean, U-turn ideally would be better on like a slow defensive Pokemon versus a fast kind of frail Pokemon, because I mean, yes, it gets us out of a bad matchup faster, and maybe I can switch in something to better take a hit, so it's useful in that respect. But alternatively, like if it was something slow and bulky, that could take the hit, it could take it, switch out, and then get a free switch into a fast attacker. So, I mean, either way, still some pretty good utility there. So, any chance we get to get a relatively free switch can be game-changing, right? Because in the set battle mode, you switch. I mean, it's like competitive, right? Like whatever you switch in, unless it's on the death, which we are absolutely trying to avoid, you know, they're going to be taking a hit. So that's something to consider. Shoot. Revenge, like these moves that, okay, well, thankfully it doesn't do anything. But like, Payback, maybe Revenge, I don't know if Revenge is like that, but you know, moves that do damage based on how much damage you inflict are scary, because like if we're trying to one-hit KO somebody and we almost do but don't, then we could be in a bad situation. So I don't know enough about Payback, but I think it's kind of, I mean, it obviously has, well, I guess not obviously, because we're faster than it no matter what, but I think it's got decreased priority, so that it's guaranteed to go second. But well, I think we got enough. I mean, we have enough health to take another Sucker Punch or two, and this thing can't Mudshot us, so I'm not too worried about whatever it can do. But the XP gains are certainly nice. We definitely want Gyarados to be, I mean, it's by far one of our best attackers. We just need to get it up to par with everything else. Alright. So, okay. I don't know whether I need to heal. I don't think I'm gonna battle hop here. I think it's like some dialogue. Yeah. Guy looks like one of the old dudes you'd see at the gym, like the super tryhards. He even runs like a goof. Alright, so I think that puts us through. Okay, so we are in. Is this back to Modesto? I think it is. Oh, so there's a new route. I don't know if there's any water here, but we do get another catch. So that's cool. Assuming there is anything to catch. Bunch of knockdown. Alright, let's see. Let's not run into anything we don't need to at the moment. 3 great balls. Train. Alright, I do want to fight that one. Just to be a little safe, we will potion up. Alright, so this is where it would have been really nice to have had a ground type. So, I'm 4 times weak to electric. I think I gotta switch in Poncho here. Because Poncho is taking whatever this thing gives out better than anybody else. And I can Mega Drain, maybe? I have nothing that really hits this thing. Boy, this is why I need a ground type. It's probably like Nuzzle is a spark. That does nothing. That's good. Yeah. Like I don't know how much that would have done to Gyarados, but I really don't want to know. Because, again, the last thing we need is to have some stupid Yamper take out a Gyarados. Oh, interesting. Alright, so in comes... what? Wingull. My other thing is 4 times. Yeah, we're just going to switch Poncho back in. Spread that experience around. Well, this could get fun. Excuse me. Alright, so with Drizzle, we're going to... It's probably got... No, I think it's like Ball Fetch or something stupid, so we're just going to U-turn into... whatever his name is. It doesn't matter. It kills. So, again, like, that's why U-turn is a good move, right? Because I don't know what they have in the back, whether they have another Electric Mon or not, but we get the KO plus a free switch into Poncho, just to be safe. Watch them have like a Flying or Ice type or whatever, but so be it. Actually, Ice is something that we probably need to be careful with. Now that I think about it, right? Because like Ice is good against Grass, good against Flying. Water resisted, so yeah, I think that's Flying. I didn't even think of that. Alright, so Swoobat. Flying does not resist flying. What level is this thing? 24? I mean, like, I think I should live like an Air Slash or something. Mega Drain is not going to do very much. In this flinch. Speed. Get a Bubble Beam. I don't think this thing one-hit KOs me. Oh, forgot that it is. Okay, well, interesting. So I don't get the speed lower, but I'm not too worried about it. As long as I don't get confused. Crits, of course. And confusion. Great. Do I hit myself? I do not. Alright, cool. So we're gonna KO them here. So, good news. Always interesting, random trainers. But, again, that's why it's good to have options, right? So like I said, once we get a ground type, electric won't be as much of a concern. But I am considering ice might be a problem, because you're weak to ice, or at least neutral. So are you, and you. I think ground is too, right? So we're probably going to be fairly ice weak. I don't think I need to heal Poncho. I'm pretty close to a town. So that may be, well... Okay. Police officers usually have like prowess or something, right? Yeah. Alright. Is this thing intimidating back? Yeah. Alright. I don't think it matters. I think we're entirely physical, but we're both -1, so not a huge deal. We're still going to... you can do a twister, but waterfall's definitely the right play. That's why. Even at -1. Cool. I'm really curious. I like I said, I never pay attention to previous evolutions, but the fact that like some of them vary drastically. Like obviously level up more than others, but the fact that Shellos hasn't evolved yet, it's interesting. Is this the bridge with all the feathers? Yeah. I don't think these are really gonna matter. I'm not gonna bother picking these all up. Is there like one EV stat and something? But I'm not gonna bother EVing my Pokemon. Alright, so we are back in Nuzlocke. So there were no water Pokemon on that route, which is too bad, but not terribly surprising. I keep forgetting that I have a bike. So we're gonna just scoot over here. Like, I don't know whether the TM shop, I don't think they change up their stock, so I think we've seen all the TMs that they have here. I'll take another look just to see what they have, see if anything's potentially useful. Honestly, our team's pretty solid. Like, the only, you know, we're, like, need to evolve Shellos to get electric resist. The only thing we probably need is some sort of ice resist. Unfortunately, there are no water steel types. My boy Empoleon, not in the game. So what's good against ice? Ice is fighting? Water fighting? Urshifu? Not gonna get that anytime soon. I don't even know. There's gotta be a water fighting type. Not that it matters because we don't really get a choice, but things we would want to target are fighting. Poliwrath, I guess would be the only option. Not really sure where a Poliwag would be. That might only be in the DLC. So that might not be an option. Let's, I mean, you would think with as much like competitive in VGC that I've played, I'd remember this kind of stuff, but I don't. Fire, obviously. I'm not going to get any water fires, so rock. Rock is really the only option. That water rock. So Binnacle could have been good. I'm not too like we're not going to face the ice gym for a while. Is that the only one though? No, okay, I said Dreadnought. Yeah, so hopefully we'll come across them again. You know, I don't think, like, I think we've needed the Pokemon we've had for the run that we've taken so far. Ice could be a problem. That's probably the next hardest gym, honestly. Not too worried about fire. Not too worried about most of the other stuff. But ice is going to be effective against most of our team. So, yeah. Anyway, I've been playing for about an hour. I'm probably going to call it here. We'll get ready to face the fire gym for next time. So, anyway, thanks for watching and tune in next time. All right.